it's ParrotToucan again. Oh, go away. There's already a notification before I start. Yes, cancel, please. Anyway, like I was saying, we're reacting to Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. It's a, ARG video. A lot of you might have seen this already. I haven't reacted to it on stream. Way overdue. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I forgot to put my headphones in at the beginning, so let me just do that real quick. It's all good. Right. Anyway, I need to start. Let me just see how loud this is.
Whatever you do at the crossroads,
Okay, it's fine.
don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching.
Oh, by the way, I won't, I'll try and not ruin the immersion of all this, by not talking too much. I'll talk, you know, then and there, make some commentary on that. But, you know, don't want to ruin the immersion too much.
It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a...
Oh, by the way, another thing. This video is around 41 minutes. 41 minutes and 40 seconds, that looks like. Wait, hang on, is it? Wait, let me just look. $48. Oh, 48. Right. Okay. It's 41 minutes, 48 seconds. So, I might not... So, if I finish it, I'll continue to the next part, which is destroying a world that doesn't exist. So I can, like, watch the first part of that, and then I can, like, finish it off next stream. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, now we're starting now.
Sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner.
By the way, my new setup basically I go left instead of right, so it always confuses me. So, but come on, don't destroy that. It's not like it's unique, and you're just destroying it like that.
Corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
Probably had to get a mod for that.
And he does.
I'm ruining it.
Stop ruining it. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right,
yeah,
the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Whoa. Wait, that sounds sick.
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain, obviously, doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps, but of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
Oh, this is where we're getting some creepy shit.
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking.
To notice that.
Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Sounds like someone that is scared of torches.
And then
would
another.
Say. I did not string that sentence together.
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is. But I already heard you in the...
Nah, see, honestly, I'd throw my computer out the window if all candles turn off like that.
I'm not scared of a game.
Oh, you almost died there. You almost died. He came back up literally at the last second.
I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt... compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos,
Avery,
but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight. until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues, getting narrower and narrower and narrower, until finally he finds himself in the oasis.
Back in the cave.
Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses, before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? "I've already heard you in the cave." Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now it's time to explore. Avery walks through the
actually
trees,
sick.
avoiding the lake
must have
so as to
taken
not
ages
load
to
the
build.
chunk. Every inch
Must
of
have been,
this
like,
place
multiple
looks
developers
exactly the same. The
to
same
make this.
gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances.
Right, let's just pause this. Let's observe. Let's just observe. See if anything's wrong in the background. I have to stand up for this. Can't seem to notice anything in the background, but he'll tell her. Well, he'll tell us. Excuse me, sorry.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
You keep saying that, but you seem pretty scared to me.
Maybe I am scared.
There we go. Character development, folks. This shitty music.
I committed so many crimes, and
I'm gonna skip a
picks
little
up
bit.
With 17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then
By the way,
he gets it.
By the way, I apologize. I might have skipped like a pretty interesting segment, but I couldn't listen to that shitty music. Also gives us more time to react to part 2.
Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
go, Avery. What a badass.
And with that,
You just got beat out your own game, whoever's
who's
chasing him.
Durlord 3? For the first time in this
name
footage,
reveal.
Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a
My
second.
theory was right. It wasn't Avery. It was somebody else. Durlord. Oh, by the way, I learned that I think Der is German for Lord. Fun fact of the day, folks.
Too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got two different stories about where this
Durlord
world
seems
came
like a
from is
much
because
cooler
the
guy,
player
though.
we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who
Are we watching
is this?
someone else's
The world at
footage
the
or
beginning
something?
is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the
Yeah.
description and the document?
The
And if it's
two
not
different
Avery,
statements make
then
sense.
who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
That's also sick. There's a statue in the middle right there. This village kind of reminds this abandoned village. I think you actually can find abandoned villages in the Minecraft game itself. Like well, actually no. See, I'm playing Minecraft. I use like modded. See, I have like mods, so I have like modded biomes, and sometimes I come across these like abandoned houses with cobwebs, and they're completely like wrecked. That's what this is reminding me of, those like modded biome abandoned villages kind of places. This is what it's giving me. Except this is like one of those, except like on level 100. Honestly, this is better than like any movies made since like 2020. Like this is like Hollywood production stuff right here. Like Super Mario Galaxy movies got nothing on this. Like it was good in the first place. Actually, wait, did that come out right? It wasn't good. This is how you do movies, Hollywood. Not AI slop shit. This is how you do it. This is how you get the job done. Also, props to like the map builders that like made all this shit. Props. Absolute props. Big up them. Like big ups to them. Also, very fitting music choice, by the way. Ooh, we found the exit.
It's empty. This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest, no lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Focus. Okay, what is that? Can't see what it is. Ah, looks like a castle.
Are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
I mean, to be honest, if I had a world loaded up like this on my computer, I'm definitely going further, alright? I'm seeing what's up. Ooh, I see an opening. Yep. That's the way out. Weird. A little bit more than just weird, mate. It's extra dark because I'm wearing sunglasses. So I literally I can't even see. Oh, it's a gate. Yo, these set designs are actually sick. I wonder if Notch has seen this and it's like, yeah, I made this game. This is what my game is made for. I wonder if Notch has noticed, like, both of Wifies' videos That's the channel we're watching, by the way. Just, you know, for the old people that didn't really understand. But yeah. If the trending page was still a thing, I think these videos probably would have reached like #1 on trending page. Hope not just proud. A sensor bar? Is it like a picture of a blue waffle or something? Because that would definitely require a sensor bar. I'm trying to see, but it's censored pretty well. I'm trying to like, you know, try and peek, see anything, but I can't see anything. Don't worry, it's not anything inappropriate for the older people watching, but it's probably there just like for the mystery's sake. Must have been very scary though, because look, he's running away. Run! Run! Run!
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Oh my god, that was from this is from Durlord's
it's listening
perspective.
To me. It's
Durlord's
watching
POV.
You. It isn't from this world. At the
Wow.
crossroads,
So this
don't
is what
turn
happened
left.
before
At the
Avery found the
crossroads,
thing.
Don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't
There's actually
turn
genius
left. At
storytelling,
the crossroads, don't turn left. And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his
Wait, I
computer.
have a question. So if Avery found Durlord's laptop in the storage locker, what is Durlord playing on? That's something that doesn't really add up in my head, really.
And Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord
That's
in
not
this
the question
footage?
that's on
And
my
most
mind.
importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
All right. I believe we've got. Wait, hang on. 17 minutes to watch the next one, I believe. Yep, right here in the corner.
Run Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write. A few months ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a video titled Weird Book I Did Not
I mean, do we need
Write,
to
where he
see the
discovers
intro? I
a
think we
mine
should
in
just
his
get to
Minecraft world
where
that he
shit just
claims he
gets juicy.
Right.
Just kidding, just kidding.
That was not what was behind the sensor bar.
It's just a block of gold?
Is that it? It's just a gold block. It's not really that crazy.
Even Avery seems a little disappointed. It looks like we've hit a dead end.
Ah, so is Avery now following Durlord's trail? I think that's what's going on here.
There is not a single cut in this footage, from when Avery goes behind the gates to when he finds himself in this place. The footage doesn't cut once, and somehow he's here. Apparently he also got changed into survival mode and can't change back. Whatever this is, it shouldn't be possible in any normal Minecraft world, but it might bring us one step closer to finding out what happened to Durlord 3. If he also went through these gates and ended up here before he disappeared, then there might be some clues as to what happened to him. And Avery seems to agree, because instead of what any normal person would do here, he turns left into another gate.
Ooh, what is this world gonna be? Oh wow, that's the most impressive yet. Oh, don't fall down into the abyss. Don't fall down into the abyss.
This is
You
the
ain't
last
getting
time I'll
up.
say this, but it should
At all.
not be possible for any of this to happen in a normal Minecraft world. How and who built this is completely beyond me, but Avery keeps going, following the bridges through these giant mountains.
Oh shit. It's gone. Oh shit, you better run, boy. The mountain's disappearing. Oh, that was a good save.
But it's not over yet. As Avery keeps going from mountain to mountain, more and more disappear all around him. Every second counts, and if Avery isn't fast enough, he'll fall right into the void.
that loading up there? Tree? Looks like a tree.
As Avery heads over to this massive tree, I want to mention something you might have noticed. Some of the blocks on the mountains didn't look naturally generated. I mean, none of this looks naturally generated, but some of these blocks don't look like they're part of the mountains. In fact, if we take a look back at Durlord 3's footage and inventory before he vanished, all of the blocks we can see on the mountains line up with blocks that he had in his inventory. That likely means
Avery's
that Durlord 3
Durlord's trail.
was here, and we now have a concrete trail of breadcrumbs to follow and find him. And just as Avery reaches the roots of the tree, we can see even more clues. I mean, this bridge is obvious, but there are also small specks of moss that must have been placed by hand. Someone was definitely here. And after reaching the bottom, Avery heads into yet another gate. And he's back. Except now he's one row of doors closer to the end of the hall, one row closer to Durlord 3. Whatever this place is, disregarding who even made it, Durlord 3 is almost definitely somewhere here. Behind one of these gates is the answer to what happened to Durlord and the truth of what this place is. All Avery has to do is keep looking.
There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. Shouldn't be too hard.
This is like, okay, this is actually sick as well. All of these designs, all of them are, all of these builds. I thought that was a person in front of us. Thank goodness there hasn't been any jump scares in here. One small jump scare would probably scare the shit out of me.
The light went out. It's a small detail, but the light from the house that Avery just explored, it's gone. That doesn't just happen normally, and it can only mean one thing. Something is here.
Is that dinosaur or some shit? Okay, things just went from like level 1 to level 100 real quick. Okay, this is also some cool shit. Oh, there's the gate. Behind this one. Oh, okay. Just the exit.
Avery exits a little rattled, rightfully so, but once again, he's another row of doors closer to the end, another row closer to Durlord 3. It was brief, but you may have caught sight of a single crafting table when Avery was running up the stairs. It doesn't make sense to just be there, which again likely means that someone was here before Avery, someone like Durlord. It might be creepy, but we're on the right track. We just have to keep watching. Avery finds himself in a desert with no clear indication of where to go from here. In the distance, we can see various ruins, structures that are far too big to have been built by any passing player. Whatever they are, they've been here for a while. Somewhere out there has to be an exit gate that'll get us closer to Durlord. And, without any direction, Avery heads off, blind, into the night.
Is that? Oh, that might just be the gate you came from.
It's strangely quiet in the desert. No sign of anything following Avery. He passes ruin after ruin after ruin. The scenery doesn't seem to change no matter where he goes. The dunes are endless in every direction. Until finally, Avery sees it. An obelisk.
Oh, where's the villain's hideout? The villain's hideout.
And as Avery gets closer, we can see that it has some strange symbols carved into the base. Avery pauses, as if trying to decipher the code, and the footage stalls. But quickly, Avery opens chat as if he realized something. Further, there it is again. Another gate. Avery goes through, and once more finds himself closer to the end of the hall. I'm trying to understand how this all works. Remember, we started in Avery's single-player world, which had no business having this massive tunnel in the first place, but there's still 14 hours left of Avery's footage, so if we want to figure out what happens, we have to keep watching.
Alright, we're gonna leave it there. How many minutes? Okay. Alright, 20 minutes, 51 seconds. This video is 2 hours, 2 seconds, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 34 seconds long. In the next stream, I will finish this. But anyway, this is my first stream back in a really long time. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next stream to finish this absolute class video. Bye now.